Except Terrorblade does that with no Aghanim's at level 7.
Yes. Level 7.
I don't know about this.
True.
I'm really skeptical about EHOME's draft this game.
Time of first tower destruction. Oh, wow, I've got to be precise with this one. My goodness. Well, 8 minutes to 11, of course. Everyone's going to die. Everyone's. Yes, that's actually
Highest amount of physical damage? Okay.
Is 1,000 possible this game? Yeah, Kunkka's going to get double Daedalus.
The support Kunkka's going to get double Daedalus. All right, boys, we're in.
Dude, I'm done with these predictions. They're just annoying. Highest magic damage. Lifestealer. Lol.
Got him.
Got him. My
prediction
points are secured. If you haven't followed mine, you're an idiot. Here we have it. Secret versus EHOME game 2. And quite some stuff indeed. Name-wise, it does look to be exactly what we expected. I mean, can we expect to see Puppey aggressively moving around the jungle of EHOME and being there in the neighborhood of Bulba, or will they just leave Bulba on his own to drive?
Oh god, the dual offlane would just crush EHOME in the early game.
That's the plan.
Because the thing is, killing the Nyx isn't super valuable if the Nyx isn't contesting the lane. And I don't think that he's going to be contesting the lane against SD and a Drow, or if they they put the Drow mid instead or whatever. It doesn't matter. Like the Nyx in the lane is not scary. That's not what you worry about. You worry about when he hits 6 or 7 and he has arcane boots and he's running around the map in Vendetta looking for picks. That's when the hero becomes scary. But either way, I am like heavily favoring Secret's draft this game.
The battle begins.
I mean, maybe EHOME can pull out some clutch plays. They had to play a similar style of Dota in game 1 and they did it and they executed well. So maybe they'll do it again here in game 2.
Let's look at the laning indeed. It is going to be what? Ice Timber up against the Bulba Lifestealer. Mid lane. Old 11 on the Nyx Assassin mid. They're going to put him mid against Envy's Death Prophet.
Or they're going to aggro with the Razor, yeah.
Absolutely.
This makes much more sense than putting the Razor mid. Because I mean, Old 11's not going to have a very good time mid, but he certainly wouldn't have a good time in the offlane. And this is something that when teams first started picking Nyx, they would do is they would prioritize giving the Nyx experience, and then as soon as the Nyx gets the arcanes and his levels, he just leaves the lane forever, and then somebody else rotates in to take the farm. That being said, I'm still not sold that this is really going to matter too much, but we will see.
I mean, can EHOME get kills on this top lane? Is there like what kind of level?
Yes, they can get lanes. Sorry, they can get kills at level 2.
Level 2. They can.
Yeah, the Kunkka needs a second spell or third spell, whichever. Knowing Latinum, he'll probably just skill Tidebringer instead of X, but.
So at the moment, Envy.
Man, all 11's going in.
I was going to say, this is what the hell's going on. 7 for 4 against 2 for 0. Old 11 Nyx Assassin. It's doing it. It really is an Envy. He's got having trouble.
Aura. How is he losing so bad?
He needs Metamorphosis Aura.
I mean, I know that mana burn is really annoying because eventually you're not going to have enough mana to Spirit Siphon and whatnot. But your base damage is just straight up higher than his.
Slow start for Envy. We'll see if he's able to recover. Obviously, once there's a few points in the Crypt Swarm, he may have indeed a better time in the lane. But Old 11, he's going to have a great start this game.
Yeah, but the aggro tri-lane actually forces the attention of Puppey to be top, and this is something that's good for EHOME, because as long as Puppey's not moving around the map, just being a nuisance to the other supports, or excuse me, the other solo laners, then that's pretty much job done from the aggro tri. It's not necessarily about shutting down the farm of the hero so much, even though as it stands right now, Artur is only 3 and 3, the Razor's 5 and 7, so they're controlling the lane in addition to locking Puppey into one position on the map where he can't really go anywhere and make something happen.
Bubble's doing well down here. I can see the CS at the moment, keeping it level with the Timbersaw. So not yet at the point where Ice is able to entirely harass Bulba out of the lane, and the farm will be there for Lifestealer in this early laning stage. But as we can see now, okay, it gets the point. Level 3, just being able to walk forward with the reactive armor, not worrying about any kind of damage coming back onto you, and will now force Bulba to use the salve. But Bulba did at least get a bit of a good start to the lane, and has a bit of farm already. And the mid lane, Envy now starting to catch back up a bit, but Old 11 just continues to maintain the lead, and as you said, just taking that mana away from the Death Prophet, making sure that Envy's going to be totally reliant on the right clicks. No chance of Crypt Swarming to clean the waves out here.
I'm just like amazed that Old 11 is doing just like, he's doubling his CS and quadrupling his denies. This guy's just a beast.
No, and as you said, if this Nyx Assassin has a good time, this this just is gonna have an absolute knock-on effect for the other lanes as he starts to make rotations with his level 6.
I might have to talk to some mid players and actually ask them how this is supposed to go. Because maybe my recollection of the matchup is not correct. Oh, Artur, top lane. Got torrented here.
Once you can see a fair bit of damage. Plus 28. I mean, this is a lane, the CS-wise, what we were saying. So 12 for 9 for Artur. He's having an edge against Gold Chicken. In the bottom lane, Bulba. Still keeping very close to TI6's farm. TI6 with the slight edge. Still no one to fall yet. Mid lane. Old 11. He's gonna force Envy to head top, and Envy is gonna find the regen rune. The puppy just spots out.
That's a huge rune for him.
Absolutely. Especially with the situation with the mana burn coming through constantly from the Nyx assassin.
Yeah.
Bounty rune. It's gonna pop old 11 very close to the level 6. So he will have that. We'll see if he's able to catch anyone out. Maybe even make a play in the mid lane on Envy if he's able to outplay him.
Yeah, these lanes going very well right now for EHOME. The only one that's kind of sketch is top, and it's only because Artur is currently leading in CS over the Razor. But again, as long as Puppy is being forced to stay up here and he's not really getting a ton or making any rotations that are helping a lane, then I think it's still okay. And of course, Ice is he's slightly leading over Bulba. Not like a huge amount, just it's decent.
Yeah, this is really
top lane again.
That Bulba is finding at least something. And you know, yeah, obviously with this pressure as well, they managed to take about a third of the health of the tower. So a couple more of these pushes and they'll be able to push down the safe lane of Secret. I mean, Puppy, as you said, his presence was needed in the lane. He's now managed to come over into the jungle, get a few levels himself, and he's going to go for a smoke movement. And see if he can do anything about mid lane.
Oh, this is really good timing. He's just about to hit 6. And he wasted Carapace, so if they go on him with Ghosts, they should be able to kill. Assuming the Nyx doesn't have mana for ulti.
And it looks like he will, just in time. Oh no, not with the mana burn use. He's got 2 bottle charges. But indeed, they could make the move beforehand. And she's just going to head straight behind Puppy, make sure there's nothing else around. The stone control is there. Now with the Cypher that move in, this could be a big kill, but they don't have detection.
Ooh, that was close.
So all 11's out.
And Fuse Raindrop MVP gave him the mana regeneration he needed.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And a bounty.
Wait, what?
Bulba? Is he working for the enemy?
He just like walked into the room.
He thought he could save it for Envy. And Bulba was like, hey Envy, there's a rune down here. And Envy's like, you kidding me, mate? There's nothing there. And look, old 11, well, I'll take both. 2 runes for the man.
Oh my god.
Easy runes.
And he's gonna go top and look for a kill. This guy is just...
has he got any chance of finding it?
I don't know if he can... Oh, there's no untouchable on Puppy.
Oh.
But he only has enough mana for a stun.
Yeah,
he's just gonna go drop the ward.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Wow, is he actually not gonna get spotted at all? The ward sees Puppy, but that's a hard kill without Vendetta. Yeah, he's probably just gonna back up.
He's gonna look back towards mid lane. I mean, he's got the backup of Fenrir and Old Lanham coming in. Old Lanham maybe thinking about going for a blind torrent. Wells picked himself off phase boots on this spawn lane. Level 6 as well, so the Lifestealer's progress still going very well for an offlane Lifestealer. Rages, turns around, thinks about punching into Ice, but at this point there's going to be not nearly enough damage for that. Vendetta from old 11, but Puppy did have the little rock golems out, so I think they'll know that he's up to something. He's going to make a beeline straight towards top lane, but Puppy has laid down the sentry. They're expecting this movement from old 11. We'll see what they can do about it. Holding him back with the disruption. I don't think they're going to have to hold him back. They're going to be fortunate that old 11 doesn't decide to proceed for more, just turns towards the creep and takes it from Puppy's army. As we can see CS-wise, it's looking very much favorable for the side of EHOME.
I mean, a Seeker can still fight around Ghosts, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, but EHOME really needed these lanes to go well for the lineup to succeed. Again, similar to their first game draft, and they're getting what they want. So the Timber has a ton of farm. The Nyx is beating the Drow or a Death Prophet. And, you know, the Razor's not really ahead of the Drow, but...
Oh, look at Ice. He's ready to look for some styling plays on Bulba, but Bulba infests in and out. Ice will back away. He's forced a couple of TPs from Secret down here. So if they're actually able to kill him. Envy's come around as well. But yeah, ISIS is fine. They can't kill this Timbersaw. Fenrir is there as well to back him up in case anything was going to occur. And all 11. Looking to use this chance. They know that there's been room for Secret down, and now moving it onto RTZ. The Vendetta into the stun. Old Chick is there as well, and Arthur, he needs some help. He's got Puppey. Is it going to be enough? Looking to focus on Old Chicken, forcing them back, and that's going to allow RTZ to stay alive. Bulba with the TP, going into Old Chicken, trying for a very bold TP, and it's going to be punished. Secret reacting very nicely to EHOME's play on the top lane, and finding themselves first blood.
Yeah, that was a really nice reaction coming in from Sam. He just immediately TPs as soon as that dive comes in. Gets a super valuable kill on the Razor. And the first and second Vendettas, actually no, sorry, first 3 Vendettas have not really accomplished anything. I mean, yeah, it's not the longest cooldown spell, it's only 70 seconds, but if you're old 11...
Envy? He run away, sir.
He did.
Alright, well... He had good intentions, I'm sure.
He did. And unfortunately, the only hero that was in the area from EHOME prior to the TPs was the Nyx, and he was Invis. Plus, the ward wouldn't have seen him anyway because he TP'd to the tower, and that ward does not grant vision that far. So that was a super unfortunate position to be in if you're Envy. And as we talked about, the Nyx rotations do allow Lanham to get that level 6. Kind of has his boat ready to go at 10-minute mark.
And of course, we've seen how much Lanham can do on this Kunkka. Especially once he gets the phase drums armlet built up. Old 11 bottles up a double damage. 20 seconds before Vendetta again, and we can expect to see him go for another play. Keeping the activity high across the map. Top lane, ISIS putting on the pressure. And looking towards the bottom. Eyes onto Old Chicken. Has the backup of Bulba if they want to try and set up for a play. Old Lanham is going to be spotted out by Envy. Envy's going to start to chase him down. Old Lanham should be able to play his way out of this one. Envy himself needs to be careful. There's a double damage Nyx Assassin. Here we go. One touch and the burst. The nuke damage bringing him below the torrent to follow through, and they're going to be able to take down Envy again. Envy to fall. LTZ and Bulba moving in onto Old Chicken with the damage being taken. Bulba can't continue to fight. They really want to kill the Razor, but they can't. RTZ can't quite finish him off. Oh, and then with a 2-man stun. The torrent. Here comes the Illuminate. ISIS finishing 1, 2, 3 off with the Chakram, and Bulba. He's got to run. He's got to hide. Old 11. He chased this down. Looks like Bulba will be able to get himself out of there, but Secret losing 3 in a very, very messy altercation in EHOME's jungle.
Man, I don't think that fighting is ever the play there when you already have your Death Prophet dead. That was... I mean, sure, they got caught out by the Nyx carapace and the double stun or whatever, but as soon as they knew that Envy was dead, they should have just bailed. Like, there's no way you fight without ghosts. Secret in a very precarious situation here. Not doing very well in the lanes. The first couple of altercations, barring the TP reaction top, have not gone well for them. They lost their tier 1 in the safe lane. They've lost Envy multiple times now. And this is a guy who wasn't even winning his lane in the first place. They need to either get some objectives or take their foot off the gas a bit and try to farm it up. Because, I mean, up until this point, Puppey's like not even level 6, 12 minutes in.
Ask for the Midas recipe, so if they are obviously able to draw this one out, we'll be able to eventually catch up, but it is going to take a lot of time.
Middle tower is under attack.
I mean, I just don't know what Envy was doing there. Like, he was sitting in the middle of EHOME's woods, like, looking for some kind of kill. And you know there's a Nyx in the game. Old 11 just seems to be the player in this series so far.
And he spotted out Bulba. Let's see how they can start this one off. I'm not going to quite go for it as of yet.
He's a really hard target. He needs to stun like super fast, otherwise Bulba just rages.
They need to get they need a torrent follow, but at the moment the Kunkka's on the top lane, so
yeah,
they don't have anything to follow for the initial stun from Old 11. Vendetta's actually going to run out fairly soon. They'll see that there's a couple of ancient stacks and makes the move across, but Sentry is there. They'll spot out the next here. Indeed, the pings are coming out, but Old 11's fine. He'll back off onto his half of the map. Old Lanham is getting a hell of a lot of space this game. I'm going to go for the drums after the phase. We'll go straight for that armlet. Puppey finishes off Midas at the same time.
Old Lanham is actually like the hidden carry.
He's a bit of a mastermind on the Kunkka.
He just says, alright, Old 11, it's my turn to get farmed. Now you go slay people on the Bugman.
And again, it's this issue where look at the farm. It's...
Yeah, it's
EHOME
insane.
have just done... They're just doing so much better than Secret in these laning stages. We saw it in Game 1 and we're seeing it again here in Game 2.
I mean, again, I'm not sure about the mid matchup. I still feel like it shouldn't have been that lopsided. but, you know, especially with Drow Aura. I did figure that top lane would be pressured, but, you know, at the end of the day, the Razor and the Drow are still even.
What do you think about this as well, this bot's first Razor?
Seen it before.
Yeah.
Envy himself actually did that build. After you do like pretty okay in your lane, you go for the bots, and then you just... It's really nice for running at people when you have static link, and it also allows you to be at fights, because Razor really wants to be involved, but one of the biggest issues with the hero is his inability to flash farm. But having bots supplements that and your teamfight capability by just being faster.
11 tried to set up there, was off the mark with the stun. Wasn't able to connect onto Bulba.
Gold is a great conductor.
I mean, this game is kind of slowed down, but just by virtue of Secret feeling uncomfortable taking fights. It's very, very tough. Like, Ice he is very far ahead right now.
Dude, he is insane. 6.3k. I mean, Ice, obviously the carry role now. Back in the day, Timbersaw was his hero, and he's showing us that he can still be. Envy's come up, but there's a sentry ward here, and they'll start it off. The silence comes a little too late. It's not going to cancel the torrent. Envy, he needs backup, and he needs it now. With the mana to Ice, he'll move across. Old Lemon's going to look for the wraparound. The torrent again connects. Envy will be taken down. The ball onto Pi. Oh my goodness, the Kunkka. Doing work here for EHOME. The man himself, Old Lanham, we saw it game 1, we're seeing it again in game 2. Just perfect play, and Secret just don't seem to know how to deal with it.
God, this is just brutal. Secret are getting caught all over the map. That's the third death for Envy in a row? Like, he hasn't even been involved in a kill.
Just look at the net worth. The top 4 highest, all on the side of EHOME.
It's just honestly EHOME outplaying them every step of the way. It's like Old 11 is always in the right spot at the right time. Lanham's been on point with the boat torrents. They're just never where they need to be on the side of Secret. They're just getting caught out of position over and over again. At some point, you know, you got to group up and try to fight. Otherwise, you're just going to get ran over by the Nyx. He's just been finding way too much. I mean, now he even has Blink. The guy hasn't really hit creep since the laning phase. He hasn't really hit 6.
Oh, Chicken, he is on his own. TPs will be coming through. We'll see what he can do to react to this one. Goes with the standing link of Bulba, but he goes around, and Old Chicken will fall. This time, Secret finds something. EHOME unable to do anything in return. Old Lanham X marks himself back out. Let Secret get a pick. They're trying to turn it to 2 quickly at the same time. RTZ's been left behind. Old 11 and Ice surround him. They'll find a kill still. Again onto Envy, but the Ghost around. He's going to have the heal going back up. Old Lanham turns around, looks for the Tidebringer hit. Secret moving in as 4. Fenrir, they need to do something to help him. The Mana League combo will hold him back. As Old Lanham escaped, torn onto Envy. Now the TP reactions from EHOME coming through. Let's see if they can actually find anything. Oh, Puppy! He takes down the Admiral. And he's going to play around with Fenrir. Hello.
I mean, they're losing their backline, so...
This is, I'm watching this 1v1. It's good fun.
He's going to die. Yeah. He doesn't have a TP. At least get to the camp to Midas. Run to the camp to Midas. No, he got it.
What?
He got it.
He got it.
By the way, when Lanham got punched in the face, he had a 17 charge wand and an armlet, and just didn't use either of them. he just got punched. Oh god, this game. Man, how did it go so bad for Secret? Everything fell apart. The irony is, the one lane that EHOME sent up there to the top, you know, 3 heroes really wanted to pressure, that was the lane that did the best. That was a lane where the Drow was still getting as much farm as the Razor. And both the mid and the bottom lane just got destroyed. I mean, the Timber versus Lifestealer matchup I kind of get.
This is, I mean, again, this is Secret being forced into a similar position that they were in game 1. But this time they don't have an RTZ Morphling to split the team up.
Remind me not to underestimate EHOME's capability of executing a draft. Next time I doubt them, you just shake me like a baby and tell me no.
I mean, see, what is the game plan here for Secret to stop EHOME? Because EHOME are just absolutely playing out their minds this series.
Your guess is as good as mine. They just, honestly, they need to stop dying in fights. Like, stop solo getting picked off, stop giving opportunities for Old 11 to find these pickoffs. That's really what set the ball rolling for EHOME. As soon as the laning phase breaks down and that Nyx starts moving,
Dire's
They
top
really want
tower
this stack
is
too,
under
and trying to
attack.
contest it as best they can. They're even pulling in more heroes.
Dire's top tower.
Oh,
All 11's in a perfect spot as well.
There's a sentry to the left. He's not going to wander under it. Eyes. He's going to get onto Clips on the fight. Comes across Old 11, jumps in with a two-man stun. RTZ then be caught out. Torch to follow through. Is he going to connect with RTZ? He's already there. There's the boat into the face of MP, smashing his head in. And now they're moving for more. Eyes on the pylon die, chopping the Shadow Demon to bits. It's the third death on Secret. The Torrent's there again. Bulba beats the hell out of it. Secret losing for an EHOME with no mercy whatsoever. And Old 11, he's not, he doesn't do it. If he finishes off the team.
No, he can't. There's no way. He has 40 health.
Oh my goodness. It's a team wipe effectively.
I didn't know I said bots. That helps.
Okay.
Jeez.
Wow.
That's a 20 charge Bloodstone Timber at 19 minutes.
That's not bad.
EHOME heard me say that I didn't like their draft.
Dude,
and then
this
they're like,
Timber's so rich. Eyes.
I didn't know he had bots. He just goes in and then all of a sudden dead edge.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. This is a thwomping.
Envy. Hello. Oh.
Dire's middle tower.
Envy.
Oh.
Envy.
Not the dream, but
Okay,
that
they get
might
the
just be.
disruption.
But Ice has been silenced in the middle of it all, trying to bring down Pine. He does, chops him down. Ice. Also, Secret still trying to fight into this puppy, looking for Old Lanham. Raging from Pulver, but a blink away from Old 11. Here we go. Silence on Ice. Can they bring down the Timber, the Torrent, holding the back? Let's kill himself.
Instant respawn. He's coming back.
He's ready to bolt straight right through. Secret looking to do as much as they can with the ghosts. Envy, who's he going to look for? Trying to chase down Old Lanham. Old Lanham says, come for me. And Envy says, no. And now he is trapped in the creeps, and Old 11 is going to be there to cut him off. Envy says, Tim, don't leave me behind! RTZ says, screw you, mate.
GG. My God.
Well,
Okay, we're gonna have to just put a disclaimer on the stream and just have this be rated like NC-17. No minors allowed. Because I'm pretty sure this is illegal in like multiple countries.
yeah, it is. Believe me, I know.
Everything for Secret went wrong this game. Like all of Envy's movements, he just died no matter where he went.